Hey guys, Blaine here again, back at it again with another video. J-Tech Automotive. Today we're going to be resurfacing Rotor. Let me turn this around real quick and I'm going to show you exactly how we got it all set up. Alright, so this is what we got here, the brake lathe, a rotor lathe as I should call it. This would be the rotor. As you can see, it's had its better days with the grooves got going on right here. I set it all up for you guys just to make this video simple, quick, and fast, okay? There's a few things that I do want to explain to you is these knobs right here. Let me see. These knobs right here, these go by thousandths, okay? Thousandths of an inch. As you're doing a brake rotor or a rotor, you want to go by 2/1000ths of an inch each time, okay? Let me show you these right here. These would be the cutters, and these are what are gonna smooth your rotors, okay? As I set it up, you want to make sure that back one right here, you see the hat. This would be, some people call it the hat, that's what I call it. Make sure this cutter is not touching it or anywhere. I mean, you got to get as close as you can to the edge, but not touching it, okay? So let's get it started. Before that, this is going to be to go in and out. This lever right here is going to bring, as I'm going in, I'll bring it in. I'm sorry. And I'll bring it out. Okay, that's what brings that in, and that's what brings that out. When I'm gonna go on autopilot, that's the lever right there that I'm gonna pull forward for the slow cut, and then I'll explain the fast cut, the finish cut later on after we're done with all that. Okay. Alright, so let's get started. Alright guys, so here we go, getting started. There's one thing that I do want to explain. On these rotors, after a while, there's wear and tear that happens, you know. The brake pad itself, it rides right in the middle right here, okay? So it makes this groove on the outside and the inside right here, okay? So what I'm going to do first is I rolled this all the way out, and that's where I'm going to start, okay? So that cut wasn't so successful, so what I'm going to do now is I have to run it back in. And one thing that I did not explain to you is as I'm setting these, let me turn you around real quick. As I'm setting these, and I come in all the way, okay? I gotta come in all the way. Again. Once I set these knobs have to be at 0, okay? Once I start hearing the grinding noise, grinding, I had to set it at 0, okay? And then as I want to start the process of refinishing it, I have to undo that and then go in 2/1000ths, okay? Every time, 2/1000ths every time. So that was just a rough cut. I'm going to show you exactly how these are set up in just a second. Alright, and that is my first cut. Looking pretty good. Yeah, whole lot better than what it was. Alright, so my second step, this is what I do, is that autopilot over there. It's a slower cut. It's a finishing cut. It takes probably a good 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It's slower. It gets all the fine grooves out and whatnot that the first cut didn't get. So I'm not gonna do that. But after I do that, I take a fine sandpaper and I run it from the machine. Let's see if I can get you down here. I run the machine and I hold it up against it just to get any extra grooves or anything like that, or set of brake pads and wear them in. Reason being, as a good practice is so there's no squeaking. Wears it in, you put it back on, and the customer gets on the road and they start squeaking or making a weird noise, and they come back, and then you got to do it all over again, and that's no good. So easy peasy. Hopefully that answers your questions on how to resurface a rotor. Thank you for watching, and I'll be back at it again with another video here shortly. Alright guys, bye bye now.